Hi, this is David Englert with KSM-TV, and today we're here with Dr. Carly Swift, who is a chiropractor in the Virginia Beach area. Dr. Swift, we really appreciate you taking some time out of your day today to be with us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So, Dr. Swift, if our viewers were watching today and they were looking for a chiropractor for themselves, what would be one of the first things that they might consider looking for in finding a good chiropractor?
Well, we want to think about what exactly you're looking to benefit from going to chiropractic. There's 300 different techniques in chiropractic, so really you can have one experience on one corner, and then you can walk across the street and have a completely different experience. So you never want to give up. You want to look at their reputation. So you can do that easily on Google and read their reviews. You also, are you going to the chiropractor for sports? Are you going to chiropractor for general family wellness? Or are you pregnant? Or are you going for your child? All of those things take into factor, and you want to check out their website and see what their expertise is in their area of chiropractic, because it's such a wide variety with the profession.
So, Dr. Swift, you mentioned there are 300 different techniques, and there are so many different types of chiropractic care. When you're looking for a chiropractor, are there some specific things that people should actually asking about or looking for?
Well, you can always go look at the Chiropractic Association, the ICPA, the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association, and you can find the doctor near you just by typing in your zip code that's specifically gone through courses with that association and is geared towards their focus in that area of expertise.
Well, that's some great advice. Now, if you're like me, I had some issues with my spine and with my neck, and I went to a chiropractor who just did wonderful for me and resolved my issues, got my range of motion back that I had lost due to some surgery, eliminated the pain and discomfort, and it was really, really terrific. But I can remember when I first went, I was kind of nervous, and I wasn't really sure what to expect, and especially in the initial adjustment. Once I realized that the pain would go away after the adjustment, I really loosened up. But can you maybe talk a little bit about the differences between maybe different types of chiropractic care and adjustments, and how people might perceive them, and why they might not need to be nervous or tense like I was when I first got there?
Well, you always find somebody that you're comfortable with, and that puts you at ease to you. And if you're not comfortable, then you're not going to relax during the adjustment, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult to gracefully move that bone back into place. So you always want to feel comfortable with that person. Sometimes it does take a couple visits to finally get your comfortability, but there really is a wide range of how it's adjusted. You can use lighter contact. You can use a more contact. It's really just up to the individual, and it also just depends on the personality of that person, if they're connecting with that chiropractor, or they need to find somebody else so that they can have their needs addressed. And that's what's really amazing about the profession, is that there's so many techniques. There's everybody. We all have a spine. Even before we get to these issues of needing surgery or anything like that, we want to address those beforehand so we can be as conservative as possible. And you can always find somebody that will make you comfortable in that process.
Yeah, and I can remember I actually, it took me three chiropractors to find one that I felt was the right fit for me. So that's some really, really great advice. Now, Dr. Swift, if people are watching this interview right now with you and they were in the Virginia Beach area, what would be different with visiting you at your office? I know you have a more of a specialty practice. Would you like to maybe talk a little bit about what you do?
Well, Wave of Life Chiropractic is very family and pregnancy and pediatric focused. So we have a lot of bright colors in our office. We have a lot of kids' toys in our office. Really, it's a safe place for kids and for families to be comfortable, and the kids can play while mom and dad are getting adjusted, and the kids can play while they're getting adjusted. There really isn't any strictness to the kids have to do this way. They have to be quiet because it's a doctor's office. It's very laid back and relaxed. And our receptionist, Chelsea, is very knowledgeable and friendly and willing to help you with any of your scheduling needs and make this as a really fun experience for the whole family.
So could you maybe, I'm very, very curious about adjustments for pregnant women.
Well, there's two important structures within the pelvis that actually attach to the uterus. So there's the uterosacral ligament, which attaches to the backbone of your spine and then attaches to the uterus. So if the backbone, which is called the sacrum, is out of alignment, then it's pulling tension on that ligament, which in turn is pulling on a ligament called the round ligament, which a lot of pregnant women are very familiar with because a lot of pregnant women have round ligament pain. Then if the sacrum is pulling on the uterosacral ligament, in turn, it's going to counterbalance with the round ligament in the front of the body. And that's going to create a distortion. Not a medical emergency distortion, but it's not going to be symmetrical. And symmetry allows things to go as smooth as possible. So when we make those adjustments to the sacrum, we allow to restore symmetry in the pelvis. Chiropractic has shown to be able to reduce labor time. It's been shown to reduce intervention needed. So all of those things, because we're restoring the symmetry of the pelvis, which allows the uterus to be as expansive as possible, giving baby a very large, happy, growing area.
Well, there you have it. And folks, if you're watching this and you're in the Virginia Beach area and you would like to visit Dr. Carly Swift at the Wave of Life Chiropractic, I'm going to put the phone number up on the screen right now, and you could reach her by calling 757-656-9283, or you can visit her website, which is waveoflifechiropractic.com. Dr. Swift, we really appreciate you being here and giving us such great advice. Thank you so much for watching again today, and we'll see you on the next series. Talk to you all soon.